Yu-Gi-Oh has over 10,000 unique cards in its card pool, and thanks to tools such as TCG Player and eBay, duelists all around the world can pick up any card they would like with just a click of a button. But what if those tools didn't exist? What if the only way you can attain new cards was by opening packs? Starting off with 3 Fire King structure decks and a budget of $50 a week, I must build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck by only using sealed product. No buying, no trading for cards, all leading up to doing Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest challenge, topping a YCS. This is the Fire King Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! Alrighty, it's time to get some more Tri-Brigade cards. Phantom Raid released in November of 2020, and it's nearly about to be 4 years old next month, which is wild because this was one of the first sets I opened when I got back into the game when COVID happened. So it's kind of wild. I went like halvesies on a case with a friend. So bringing back a lot of memories. But the reason why we're opening this is because, well, the Tri-Brigade cards are in here. Something like we can get our third Fractal in here, which is an Ultra. Omen is we can get our second copy of Omen, which is a secret in here. But the main reason we're really going for this is because Nerval and Karas are in here as a low rarity, and we kind of need those cards just to kind of, have some more Tri-Brigade names in our main deck, because only playing with 2 Fractal and 1 Nerval kind of fucking sucks. So we're going to get some more names out of this, and technically we can get a Zeus out of this as well, which would make our Lyralist package more insane than it already is. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the opening, shall we? So for the box of Phantom Raids, the price ended up being exactly $50. Insane. Alrighty, let's open this bad boy up. So we have 24 packs to be opening up here, of course, so we're always going to start off with the right side. Let me quickly just put that like that. Okay, again, Omen is what we're really looking. Again, just the low rarity stuff, but like picking up a second Omen might not be too bad. Of course, we're going to kind of skip the common because there's really nothing we really need in the commons, unless you are Nerval, then we'll gladly take it. You remember the mutants? Oh, starting off with a banned super, shall we? Prank Kids, meow meow mew. That's pretty cool, but obviously it is banned, so we really can't use it. We picked up a common Revolt, but we already have a secret, so nothing we really can do with that. Next pack up here. And then, cool. Infernity, nothing we really need. UA, Spiker, Mutant Expansion, Doolittle defeating Evil. Our ultra rare being Virtual World Phoenix Fan. That's cool. It's a rank 6, but I mean, we really can't do anything with it. It's a generic rank 6 though, but again, nothing we really can do with it. And again, okay, there we go. Common Nerval, that's what we really need. And honestly, we'll probably guarantee to get like a playset of common Nerval, but we absolutely will take it. Now we just kind of just need the Karas, and we're chilling, and we're just going for the high rarity stuff. But our first Ultra being a fan kind of sucks. Kind of wish it was the Fractal instead. We're going to kind of skip this. Mutant Cry, UA Man Match. Virtual World Heem and Nanyan, is our super rare. The Virtual World are in here, which is really, really cool, but nothing we can do with it. Super is there, and then nothing for our commons. Next pack up here. Of course, pulling like an Omen or even like a Zeus could be cool as well. But again, if we can just pull a super rare Karas, I wouldn't be pissed about that. And that's it. Just getting our Nerval and our Karas might not just be terrible. Gizmek as our super rare, nothing we really can do. Jack in the Hand, that's actually a pretty cool common as well. Technically, we can use this because we're playing a shit ton of level 1s. So technically, this is a card we can consider for the deck. That's cool. It's a kind of a little like, searcher. And then a Tri-Brigade Rugal as well, just to kind of get more links in our extra deck is not terrible as well. Next pack up here. Again, we still need 3 more Ultras. I think it's 2 secrets and 4 Ultras guaranteed. Geonotic Transverser is a cool card, but I don't think we really need it. Virtual Jaja, and then Mutant Mist as our super rare. Again, nothing we're going to do. Another Jack in the Hand we'll take for sure, but again, nothing we really need for, again, the low rarity stuff we're pretty much guaranteed to get. We just need 1 super Kuras and we're chilling, and then the high rarity stuff. Again, pulling a second Omen or even a Zeus could be nice. Tri-Brigade Oath, this is a nice little card we can technically play, but I don't think we kind of need Tri-Brigade Kit for that, and we can't get Kit out of this set. So nothing really need. Infernal Knight Captain Oliver is a okay super, doesn't really do anything, even for Infernal Knights, didn't even really play it for the time. Next pack up here, sorry, my bad. Again, kind of gets, ooh, my bad. Kind of skip the commons here. UA Hyper Stadium as our super rare. Again, nothing we really need, and then a couple of commons after that. Okay, we still need technically 3 more ultras, 2 more, or 2 more secrets, and then we still kind of need our Kuros. We do need that card without a doubt. Again, we kind of skip the commons. Our ultra, Dogmatic Ashin. We have him as a secret too. This card is terrible. I don't know why they made this card a high rarity whatsoever. And then just a couple more commons after that. So we got our 2 ultras for the right side. Now we just need a secret for the right side. Again, we still need a Kuros too. But again, hopefully we can just pull that and be perfectly fine. Kind of skip the commons here, and there he is. Tri-Brigade Kuros. We only really need the 1, but it's good to pick this up. We need this for our Tri-Brigade stuff for sure. And then a second Nerval, which is perfectly fine. That finishes out our Tri-Brigade core, or our playset of Nerval, which is cool as hell. So we can take that for sure. Next pack up here again. Now we're just kind of searching for the higher rarity cards. Yugioh Transverser and Perfect Seek A-Un is our super rare. Nothing we really need out of that. We got 2 more packs on the right side here. If I can open these packs faster. There we go. UA Locker Room. Again, we're kind of skipping the commons now because we kind of don't really need anything. Oh! I kind of lost my shit. I saw an XYZ and I was like, oh my god, are we going to pull Zeus? Arc Rebellion is our secret rare. Nothing we can really do with it, I don't think, just because the Raiders Knight, we need 2 level 4 darks, and we're not playing darks in our extra deck, so, I mean, it's cool. I don't think we can really use it for our strategy. We'll put the secrets right here, just right next to the super rares, and then a Rugal, which we'll take 1 more time, and another Jack in Hand. Okay, last pack on the right side. I mean, I don't think I'm really expecting anything. If we pull a Starlight, there are Starlights in the set. If we pull one of those, that'd be cool as hell, but I don't think we're really going to do that. Mutant Beast is our super rare. So that is it for the right side. Now for the left side. Again, if we can pull a second Omen, that'd be cool. A 3rd Fractal as an Ultra could be nice. And then even like a second Ferrigine might work. Or a Zeus as well could work as well. Kind of just skip the commons here. A Conductor of Nephthys is our super rare. Nothing we can really do with that. Alrighty, next pack up here. Alright, Mutant Blast, just again, some commons we really don't need, and then a Mutant ST46 as our Ultra. Yeah, nothing we can really do with it. Wish it was a Fractal instead, that'd be cool as hell. Alright, next pack up here. Just some, again, kind of skipping the commons, really don't need anything, and then Joyous Melfi as our super rare. Nothing regular. Maybe we can do something with the Melfis. We do have a little bit of them since we did open the tins as well, but probably nothing we can really do with them unless we open the Power of the Elements fucking Melfis, because those are the broken ones. Raid Raptor Phantom Knight's Claw is our super rare here. Doesn't really do anything for us. Just another super that we'll put in the pile. If we can pick up a second Kuros, that'd be nice, just so we have 2. I don't think we necessarily are going to play 2, but just having 2 would be nice to pick up. And then Strangulanius is our super rare. This is actually a pretty cool card. Again, I don't think we can really use it though, but just a really cool card to have in the backseat just in case we kind of just switch up. But again, I don't think we're going to really need it for our strategy. All right, next pack up here, just kind of skip through. We got another Mutant Arsenal is what we pulled. I think that's our second one of that. And then a 3rd Nerval, but we already have the Ultra, so we don't really need the playset of the Nerval out of this. All right, next pack up here. We still need 1 more Ultra. We still need 1 more secret as well. And skip through. And Virtual World Lao Lao is our super rare. This is pretty cool, but again, nothing we can really do for the Virtual Worlds. Next pack up here. Alrighty, Yugioh Transverser, again, really cool Link 2 that we can play technically. Compact, and then our last Ultra, Dual Avatar Empowered Kangayo. That does fucking nothing. I would much rather have the 3rd Fractal, but, I mean, I'm not going to complain. The fact that we already have 2 Fractal is perfectly fine, and we have a tank to search it, so nothing we really can do with that. Again, we're going to kind of just skip through here. I don't think we really need anything else. Infinity Doom Archfiend. Again, we're just looking for the secret rare now. If we pull a Starlight, that'd be cool as hell, but that's very unlikely to happen because Starlights are a lot harder to pull than the QCs are nowadays. Again, just kind of skip through. A Virtual World Silly Kowloon as our super rare. Nothing we can really do with that. Alright, we got 2 more packs in the box here. We still are looking for our secret rare. I think the secret rare was the second to last on the right side. So let's see what our secret's going to be. Oh my god, we pulled a Zeus. That's wild. Holy shit. Okay. Technically, the second Omen is going to be a lot more impactful if this was the second Omen, but we have the Lyreless stuff. We will take a second Zeus without a doubt. That's insane. Okay, for sure take that. That's insane. That's for sure going in the deck, especially since we are playing the Lyreless stuff. And then last pack, I don't know, a Starlight would be cool, but I don't think we're going to really pull a Starlight out of the last pack. That would be cool as hell, though. We're going to just kind of skip through to the super rare, which is a Rocket Band Xeno guitar. Yeah, nothing we can really do with it. I think this was like playable in Adamant's favor. But yeah, that is it for the pack opening. It feels like I wasted $50 on just really 3 cards, but we'll take those 3 cards. Finishing out our Tri-Brigade card with the Nerval and the Kuros, if I can grab them here, it's going to be nice, especially picking up the Rugal is nice as well. And then the Zeus is pretty cool as well. So I'll get to deck building. I'll see you guys in just 1 second. Alrighty, now on to the deck profile here, and actually not that many changes for the deck this week. Again, we only got really like 2 cards out of Phantom Rage that we can really use, and that was, the Kuros and then the Zeus and then extra copies of Nerval. So let's get to the deck profile itself. So we'll start off with the Fire King stuff. So let me get this focused here. So we're playing 3 Kirin, 1 Garunix, 1 Ponix, 1 Arvita, and the 1 Barong. This is pretty much going to be the standard ratio. We played 2 Ponix last week, but this week we're cutting it down to 1. I think we have 20 ways to search it, so we're perfectly fine with just playing it at 1. This is the standard Fire King ratio. I think once we get the Ulticanics, you can see the Barong leaving for Ulticanics, but after that, this is pretty much the standard ratio for the deck, so pretty much this is going to be how the Fire Kings are going to be built from here on out, so very standard ratio there for us. Now on to the Tri-Brigade core. We're playing still the 2 Fractal cores, 1 Nerval and 1 Kuros. You might be asking yourself, we're not playing the second Nerval this week. We are not, just because looking at the deck, we only necessarily need the 1 Nerval. Anyways, just getting that Kuros just made it where we can have the extender with Kuros and get into extra deck plays, which was the important part. But the fact that we don't have Kit or like something like a Bearbrum in the extra deck just yet makes it where only playing the 1 Nerval is probably fine, just because we're not playing Almirage either, so hard drawing the Nerval doesn't really do anything for us. So I think this is probably fine to play with. We have 3 Tanky to get to this access as well. I think once we get to Kit and the Bearbrums and get that into the deck, we'll increase the copies of Nerval. But for this week, I think this is perfectly fine to go with. So that is our Tri-Brigade core. Now on to the Lyreless core. We are playing the 3 Turquoise Warbler. We're still on 2 Barrel Canary, 1 Sapphire Swallow, and the 1 Cobalt Sparrow. Really decided to wanting to cut Sapphire this week, but I think this is perfectly fine. I think I wanted to cut Sapphire and put like the second Nerval or the 3rd Barrel Canary or something like that, but it survived the chopping block this week. I decided just to keep the 1 Nerval and keep the standard package, because this did work last week, so I didn't want to make any changes to that. So, but Sapphire Swallow definitely in the chopping block somewhere for the future series, but for now it works. Speaking of chopping block cards, Dogmatica Fleur-de-Lis and Dogmatica Maximus still works, just because it can still get us into our Fire King engine, so it perfectly works. But again, another engine that might be going down on the chopping block later in the series. Again, I think if once we get our Tri-Brigade package better, like with the kits and stuff like that, and then we get like more hand traps to fulfill our stuff, I think this will eventually get cut. But for now, it still works, so we're still going to end up playing it. For the hand traps, we're still on the same package we've been playing: the 3 Droll, the 3 Doggeran, the 3 Dark Hole, and the 3 Infinite Impermanent. I don't really think it necessarily needs to be changed. I think this is perfect just until we get more hand traps in the future. But for now, I think this works perfectly. Now on to the spell traps. Again, we're just playing the 3 Tanky because it can search the Fractal, 2 Bird Call because this is a part of the Lyreless engine, the 2 Nadir Servant. This gets us into the Maximus, so we do need to play this. And then for the 1 is 1 Sanctuary, 1 Island, and then 1 Skyburn. I think this is probably the perfect standard ratio for us, so I didn't want to make any changes there. This is the same thing we played last week, but I think, again, it works perfectly, so I don't want to change anything for that. We didn't put Jack in the Hand in the deck just because, again, I think we're perfectly fine, especially if we're playing like the Nadir package. I think that's perfectly fine for us. Now on to the extra deck. We are playing, for the links, we're playing 1 Hita Still, 1 Proxy F Magician, 1 Farajit, 1 Rugal, and the 1 Omen. So we added the Rugal in. Again, this is just another name we can get off for banishing for the Tri-Brigade name, so perfectly fine for us to play. We're still playing the Proxy just because it is a generic Link 2 that is a fire, so it's pretty much still worth playing for us. But that is it for our Link package for right now. Now on to the XYZ package. We're playing the 1 Promenade Thrush. We cut Assembled Nightingale down to 1. We put Recital to 2 instead of the 3, and then we fit the 1 of Zeus as well. So this is our Lyrillist package. I think this is pretty much standard for Lyrillist as well. Maybe he throws a Downard if we had a Downard for the Zeus package, but I think this is perfectly fine. The fact that we did pull Zeus is insane for us. So yeah, a very standard ratio for the Lyrillist. So we just cut down Assembled Nightingale from 2 to 1, and then Recital from 3 to 2, and then called it a day. My bad, I'm moving the camera. We're still playing the 1 Tornado Dragon. Again, this is just a flex spot. Again, if I'm able to make a ring for it, I'd prefer it to be a Tornado Dragon. But again, this is more on the chopping block. We just don't really have anything else to put in. And technically, this would be like another Beast, Wing Beast, or Beast Warrior Link 2. We just don't have that just yet, so this is still in the deck for that. We are still playing the 2 Garunics because, again, we want to play 2 of this. This is our boss monster for the extra deck. Really want to get to this as much as possible, so we're going to be playing 2 of it. And the last cards for the extra deck is the Titanclad and the Winged Pegasus Agonister. Again, nothing really changed. This is for the Nadir package and the fuck, what is it called? What the fuck is this card called? Ultimate Slayer in the side deck as well. So these are the good targets still that we're going to play, and they still work, so that's perfectly fine for us. Now on to the side deck. We are playing absolutely no changes in the side deck. We're still playing 3 Alpha, 1 Sacred of Nethys, and 1 Sage de Fleur for our monsters. Again, worked fine last week. I think it'll be fine for this week. We're still playing the 1 Herald the Abyss, the 2 Crossout Designator, and the 1 Ultimate Slayer as well, which still works perfectly fine for us. And then for the trap cards, obviously, we are playing the 3 Power Sync Stone and the 3 Solemn Judgment. Again, I don't think we really need to change anything for the side deck just because we didn't really pull anything this week. That's just because just the 1 Kuros is all we really needed out of the set, and we pulled the Zeus, which was nice as well. So yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Now let's get into local, shall we? Alrighty, we're here at Duke City Games. We have a small tournament, maybe like 12 rounds or 12 people, so like a 4-round tournament minimum. Again, we're going to try to do good because Rage of the Abyss is the prizing. So if we can get, try to pull an Ulticanics, that'd be nice as hell. I also did forget my mic, so this is a new mic from Jeffrey. Thank you a lot, Jeffrey, for letting me borrow the mic. It's probably better quality than mine because it looks a lot better. But yeah, so we're going to do the OTS pack opening, and then I'll catch you after round 1. Alrighty, 2 packs, 1 of the old OTS and 1 of the new ones. So we'll start off with the old one here. Oh, it's backwards, I see. Arata, that's cool. We'll take it. Not really necessarily a need, but this one has like Diabell Star as an ulti, so if we can pull that, that'd be pretty cool. I'm going to do it like this. Okay. Odin, Father of the Aesir. Thor. Moon, okay, that's pretty cool. Not what we needed, though. There's like a lot more other stuff you get, but I guess we'll take it. All right, just got completed with round 1. We just took on Gren Maju. I didn't end up recording because he's a little new, and he told me it was his first game for local. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be a little nice. I'm not going to pressure him and trying to record and stuff like that. But we did end up taking the W. Game 1, we had like everything, but he asked our bird call, which kind of screwed everything up. So we kind of just ended on like our Fire King stuff. I just all remember. We ended on like an Omen, Ponix, Skyburn Passy, Kaiju the Omen, but we drolled him, so we couldn't get the search off the Omen, and then he normal summoned Grand Maju, but we had the Skyburn to check everything, which was fine, so we popped the Ponix, and then turn 2, we just got to our combo, and we ended up winning game 1 that way. And then game 2, I just had to go normal summon Arbiter pass just because our hand was just not good. But he ended up not drawing anything either. He specialed Alpha and just like attacked over pass. He activated Shifter, which we bricked on, but it doesn't really matter. And then we eventually just got back to Engine, and then we just ended up winning game 2. But round 2 just got posted, so I guess I'll see you after round 2. Alrighty, just got completed with round 2, and we actually ended up taking the dub. We versed White Forest is what we versed. Game 1, we won the die roll, and we just set up on the nuts. We set up on the like Omen, the Grunix in graveyard, Kieran in hand, and then the Sanctuary on field. So we have an Omen effect to banish. We have a Kieran effect to pop, and we have the Dark Hole XYZ on his opponent's turn as well. He went Dia Bellstar, and Toy Soldier went. I impermed the Dia Bellstar. He special Toy Soldier. Toy Soldier effect search for Toy Box, and then went activate Sky, or he summoned Sky Crisis. And I'm like, okay, if I Sky Crisis, I went Kieran effect, pop a fire, bring out Garunic, Kieran effect, pop Kieran, bring back, pop the Sky Crisis, and he can't play for the rest of the turn. He activated like Toy Box, pass, which I'm chilling with. It passed to me. I make the rank 8 Garunic, choose not to destroy everything and just get rid of the back row. Had to beat through some Bestials, but we ended up taking game 1 with the OTK with Skyburn. So we won game 1 that way. And in game 2, he kind of just bricked. He had the Toy Box, but he didn't really have any of the White Forest cards. So he just ended on the White Forest the Synchro 8 and 1 unknown pass, and then I drew Alpha and then just like the stones after that. So we just broke the field with Alpha, and then we just forced out the back row, and he didn't have any Bestials that time, so we ended up 2-0ing the White Forest player. So yeah, we just won round 2. Now let's get into round 3. Just got completed with round 3 here, and I got my ass kicked. We versed Mimigul is what happened. Game 1, I won the die roll. It was a decent hand from us, but he had a double hand trap. He had Ash and Imperm, so I went like normal summon Arvita, just kind of like to say, hey, don't hand trap me, but I didn't have any other fire to back it up. So I went Bird Call, search for Barrel, I dumped Cobalt, then went Barrel Canary, target the Cobalt Sparrow special, Cobalt effect, he went Ash. I'm like, I don't have a fire, but I'm going to act like I don't care, because technically we can make the rank 1 and search Ponix anyway, so I'm like, that's fine. We make the rank 1, he attempts the imperm, but he can't because of Cobalt Sparrow's effect to protect the Recital Starling, and then I search for Ponix, but then I kind of cheat here. I make the Farajit. I can't make Farajit there just because or XYZ lock. It didn't really matter because we died to the imperm anyway. He impermed the Farajit, and then I realized I cheated and conceded the game. But even if we played it correctly, technically we would Dark Hole the field, Dark Hole the Arvita and the Lyralist, special Ponix, and then Ponix effect, which would have gotten imperm, and we lost that game anyway. So we ended up losing game 1. And then game 2, we went first, and he went Shifter, Mulchummy. Yeah, we just straight lose to that. Like, there's nothing we can really do. So we actually ended up on an assembled Nightingale Power Sync Stone pass. It's actually not that bad, but we had to give him like 2 draws to do it, and we're still under Shifter, right? And I drew the 1 of Ponix, 1 of Nerval, so we cannot afford those get banished. And I activated the Power Sync Stone and then activated Assembled Nightingale on his turn, so get 1 counter on it. But he played it really well, where he went Mimigul Maker Special guy, and then normal summon a Fairy, make a rank 1, go into a Zeus play, Zeus the field, passed to us, and then we really just didn't have anything else to play. We got to like an island play, but we didn't have any fires to pop. So, and then he had the second activation of Zeus as well. So we just ended up losing that game. So yeah, we got our ass kicked. We got 2-0'd, but we still have 1 more round. If we end up winning this final round, we can maybe get some Rage of the Abyss packs out of it. So I'll see you in round 4. Just got completed with round 4, and we ended up taking the W. We ended up versing Centurion Whitewoods is what we versed. Game 1, he went first, and this game was just a massive grind match. He set up on like the Stardust that can negate a monster, then destroy a card, and then he went and on some Centurion cards, and then like the Whitewood Synchro as well. So I was like, okay, the only thing I'm really worrying about right now is the Stardust negate. So we like did some plays. We went to battle. We had to go proxy crash in to get our Grunix out of our hand, but that let us at least somewhat play because that was in the damage step, so he couldn't negate it. Then we went into an Omen effect to banish Chainlink to Rugal. He negates the Rugal and then destroys the Omen, and then Omen effect banishes the Stardust. But then Omen effect triggers in graveyard, and that lets us get get to our Lyreless stuff because we already had a Barrel Canary in our hand. So we went search a Warbler, had no monsters on the field, so we special Warbler, special Barrel, go into a recital, search another Barrel, and then Barrel target I think a detached Warbler, special back, make an assembled Nightingale pass. So we made a Nightingale and a Warbler pass, and then he didn't have a way to negate it, so we're not dead. So you cannot destroy anything on either Lyreless list by battle or by card effects, and he can inflict damage, so the inflicting double damage doesn't do anything to us, so that's insane. So he did some plays, but he knew he couldn't kill us, so he just passed it back to us, but didn't kill any of our guys, so we still had the Recital. We go Recital, search into Aponix, and then we had Baron search for Arvita on his turn, so we have Arvita in hand as well. We normal summon Ponix, get into the island play, then we did the island, pop the Grunic, then Grunic's effect. We searched Karen off the island, and then he went the Synchro 8 to Book of Moon everything, to summon the 6, and then the 6 Books of Moons everything. So we got booked, but the Assembles weren't summoned that turn, so we were able to flip them back up. So we flipped back the Assemble, or the Lyreless, attacked the Recital, inflicted damage to him and not to us because we triggered the Assembled Nightingale earlier in the turn, and then we made the rank 8 Garunix blow up the monsters, but the Centurions were protected, so we made a Zeus. Zeus wiped the field and that knocks us off, but that was fine because he was on top deck mode, and then we had Kieran in hand, and we got Ponix back, so we were going to get everything back anyways on his turn. He drew, couldn't really do anything. He summoned 2 level 4s. I was scared of Dwellers, so I got rid of the 4s, and he set 1 pass, and then we just drew, and then he finally just conceded. So a huge grind match on game 1 that we ended up taking, and then game 2, time was coming up, but how the game was going, I was going to win the game because game 2 he made me go first, and then I just drew the stone. So we ended up on we drew the Yugioh package that got us to everything. So we ended on a Wind Pegasus Agnister, but I sided out of Fleur just because I thought I was going second. So we ended on Wind Pegasus Agnister in graveyard, Garunix on field, Maximus on field with Sanctuary, Kieran and Ponix in hand as well with a Skyburn in our set. So, but he showed us it's pretty much a brick. He can't really do anything. So he goes like the Whitewood that specials, search out a guy, we droll him. Droll is insane. Then we just go Skyburn to pop a card. He changed the quick play from the Rage of the Abyss set to pop on one of the guys. That's chilling. And then we had the Kieran to pop get the Ponix on his end phase, pop back row, and then we made a Garunix blow up, and then time got called, but I inflicted battle damage, and then, but again, how the game was going, I was just going to win that game anyway, so we ended up taking 3-1 for us, so hopefully we can get into top 4. Alrighty, we got 4th, and they top cut to 4, so we're going to get some prizing out of it. We barely snuck into that one. Alrighty, 2 packs is our pricing. Unfortunately, it wasn't that much, but we'll take 2 packs. Hopefully, we can pull an old Canix or something, or even that quick play that we just versed in the round 4 matchup would be nice as well. We'll just kind of skip the commons here. What the fuck is this card? Fuck that card. Why fuck that card? Okay, that's nothing we really need. And then last pack, only the second pack. Bro, if I pull another Impulse, that'd be insane, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an old Canix. Okay, next pack. Oh, just fucking garbage.
That's broken.
Okay, nothing we can really use from that.
And that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content on the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.